Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barrett Henderson, the Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University, joined now by head volleyball coach Brad Sandin. Coach, once again, appreciate you joining us.
Hi, Barry. Happy to be here.
Coach, an incredible week of matches last week here in Monmouth to wrap up the home schedule. Really, as a volleyball fan, you couldn't have got any better than those two matches.
Yeah, I think both matches were well played and exciting. It was even fun for me to watch. We started out with University of Montana Billings on Thursday night. At Billings, that was one of our many five-set matches. Our teams played in a total of 10 five-set matches this year. The record's 12. So we beat them in 5 up in Billings, and it was quite some time ago, and our team is considerably different now than it was then. So it was fun to play them again, and we played really well against a very good Montana Billings team, and we're able to ultimately win that match in 4. Our team, for as young as we are, just keeps getting better. You know, they come to practice every day, and the morale's good, and they work hard, and we're just getting better day by day. And then Saturday night was senior night. It's always a happy and a sad time at the same time. Happy to graduate 3 seniors that have been here a while that are now intelligent and independent young women going off in the world, but sad because I care a lot about the players that I've spent so much time with. We had a great crowd. We were playing Seattle Pacific University, one of our rivals. Seattle Pacific beat us in 5 earlier in the year in Seattle, so we were kind of anxious to get revenge on those guys. We had a great crowd. It was an exciting match. I thought it was well played. Ultimately, Seattle Pacific beat us in 5, but I was really happy with the level of play and the level that we competed against them, and pretty happy to send the seniors off. Even though it was a loss, it was a terrific match.
Yeah, both teams played really, really well on Saturday night inside New PE. And Coach, you mentioned it. Your team just continues to get better as the season progresses. You look at the standings each week, and there's Western Oregon moving up a little bit each week.
Yeah, as I said, I'm very proud of them. Collectively, we're getting better. Individually, we're getting better. Individual statistics are climbing. I just am really happy with the work that they're putting in. We haven't given up, and we haven't taken the season for granted or anything like that. We just continue to get better, and even though we're currently in the present, I think the future is very bright for us, the near future.
Well, looking at some of those seniors that you guys recognized on Saturday night, you had Megan Triggs, Becky Blees, Chrissy Kemper. I mean, arguably 3 of the best players in Western Oregon volleyball history.
Yeah, they're going to leave a big gaping hole in our team, and kind of in my heart, I guess, to be honest with you. Becky recently is the leading assist blocker in GNAC history. In GNAC history, all the thousands of players that have played in this conference, she's the #1 blocker in history. Chrissy Kemper was the first All-American in Western Oregon volleyball history. She was an All-American last year. And Megan Triggs, who our guest today, is one of the best liberos that Western Oregon has ever had, and is way up there in career digs, and has just provided us solid passing and defense for the 4 years that she's been here. So once again, I'm happy that they're graduating and all that, but I'm really sad to see them go.
Yeah, you just mentioned it's our guest today, Megan Triggs. Megan, can you hear us okay over there?
Yes, I can.
Well, Megan, you were recognized on Saturday night at senior night, and we talked about a big crowd, and I think a lot of them were there, and I believe those were red #3 shirts.
Yep, that was my family.
So could you tell they were out there cheering for you? Could you hear them all night?
Yeah, you definitely could. They all brought signs and, like you said, the T-shirts, and they were very big part of the crowd on Saturday night.
Megan, just a little bit briefly, can you tell us what it's meant to you to be part of this Western Oregon volleyball program?
Being part of the Western Oregon volleyball program has been a huge part of my life. It's taught me so much. The camaraderie between the coaches and the teammates is something that will stay with me for the rest of my life. It's definitely one of the best memories I will ever have.
And actually, over the weekend, you moved into the conference's top 10 all-time in digs. Talk a little bit about what that means to you, and you're finishing off your college career.
It's a really big accomplishment to move into the top 10. Definitely attributes to the coach for helping me reach my goals. Teammates for pushing me the whole entire way, helping me reach those goals. It's a good note to end on.
Well, Megan, we thank you for joining us today and wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
And Coach, like I said, Megan moves into the top 10, so you got the conference's leading block assist of all time. You got a top 10 libero, and then Becky also is number 5, actually maybe number 4 in total blocks in conference history as well.
Yeah, I'm very proud of what the individuals on our team have been able to accomplish. So it's pretty rare to have something like that happen. And Becky's not done yet. She could still break a couple more records this week, and we'll see.
Well, Coach, we'll go ahead and wrap things up quickly here. You got 2 final matches here in the regular season. You're on the road this week. You got Northwest Nazarene, one of the best teams in the conference, one of the hottest teams right now, and then Central Washington, the team that right now is in the top 10 in the region.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that it's our last week. You know, I don't think any of us are really ready for this to be over, but it is our last week. It's a long trip for us. We leave Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. for the long drive to Nampa, Idaho. It's about a 9-hour drive. We play them on Thursday night. We haven't played them since the first week of the conference schedule. So it's been a long time since we've seen Northwest Nazarene, but I've watched them a bunch on film. They are one of the hot teams in the conference. They're good. They're especially good at home, but I'm anxious to see how we play against them. We always play well against this team. Then on Friday, we take the long drive from Nampa to Ellensburg, Washington, which is about a 7-hour drive, to play another one of our big rivals, Central Washington. We beat Central in a 5-set match, the very first match of our conference schedule. So it's been a really long time since we played them, and I know both teams are significantly different now than they were then. That'll be senior night at their place. We always play well against Central Washington. It's a big rivalry, so pretty excited about this week, and it'll be a cool way for our seniors to end up. Even though it's on the road, we're on the road against 2 teams that we really enjoy playing against.
And it sounds like you're going to log a few hours with those seniors one more time in the bus.
More than enough hours in the bus, yes.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us today and wish you the best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Barry.
That'll do it for this week. Volleyball Wolves Weekly.